What's up guys, how's it going? And for this week's video, I'm gonna change it up a little bit and revisit my island on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So pretty much, I haven't played this game in about a year. It's possible I may have logged in once or twice, but I don't remember when that was. It was a long time ago. And last year, at the beginning of the pandemic, I played this game pretty much straight through for a month. I'm not even exaggerating. I had a lot of time to make my island what I wanted it to be, and I thought it might be fun to just kind of revisit my island and see how my villagers are doing. I'm sure they're mad. I've been neglecting them. There's probably weeds everywhere. It's probably a total mess. So without further ado, let's see the chaos that is my island. And here we go. I am actually using James's PC today that he usually does his gaming on, and we have this whole OBS system going, and it's all very intimidating to me. In the future, if I ever do any live streams, I will have to learn what I am doing. Alright, so far, doesn't look crazy. Although I have so much stuff all over the island that there's not really like an enormous amount of places where weeds can grow anyway, but I'm sure it'll still stress me out, seeing the weeds, it just being a mess. Oh. I do too. I love the fall and I love pumpkins. I mean, Halloween is fun, but I just love kind of autumn, and oh my god, I look like a mess. Wow. What am I wearing? This is a strange outfit. Oh look, I have my glasses on. Yes, I love the fall. I'm gonna show you guys my house a little bit. There's probably cockroaches, so I gotta kill the cockroaches. This is probably way far. Oh! There we go. Okay, so this is my house. So I don't even remember what this cake is for and what one means. I mean, is it just for like having Animal Crossing for a year? I haven't played this in a long time. I don't even remember what that is. Anyways, this is my little eating area and my kitchen. And I have a little record going over here. Entryway, so let me show you this room over here. This is my office. The stuff in it kind of reminds me of my grandpa a little bit. So there we go, got that cockroach. So when you haven't played in a long time, you get these cockroaches in your house. Pretty gross. But yeah, I don't know why I liked this this popular wallpaper for my office and kind of got old looking stuff that that I thought kind of looked nice together in this room. So yeah, it's kind of like my study or whatever. Oh no, is there another one in here? I hear it. There it is. Ah! Die! Got it. All right. And this is my living room. Ah! Get out of here. I have my Switch right here, see? I sit on my couch and play Switch, watch TV. I can play the piano for you if you want. What song is that? Whoop, can't get out. And that is my living room. I feel like I'm already not great at giving a tour. I'm intimidated by playing a game like this. Ah! There we go. Here is my bathroom. It is funny how gigantic the bathrooms look in this game. I don't know why this thing automatically comes up when you walk by it, but it's kind of nice. All right, let me show you the upstairs of my house. I need to move a lot more quickly if I'm going to show you my entire island. I think this might be the last cockroach. There we go. Maybe there's another one because, oh yeah, never mind. There's the basement, so there's probably one in there. Anyways, here is my little kind of sitting, relaxing area in my house. I have a little birdie and a fish that looks like Dory. And my stuff over here. Wish this was my real house, that's for sure. Would be nice to own a house. Let's go ahead and show you the not the bathroom, the basement where the last cockroach will be. he will meet his demise, and then I will show you my island. There it is. Yay, we did it. Oh, what's happening? I feel like usually you get a little message that's like all cleaned up now or something like that. Here's my little sewing area, even though I don't sew. Laundry, cleaning stuff, tools, and obviously I have a cat. Although I wish that you could have a cat in this game instead of just furniture that makes you sad that you don't have a cat. Let's see if we can find that last sucker. There it is. That's probably the last one. Did we do it? Oh my gosh. Please tell me that's the last one. Yay, we got him! I do feel so much better. I'm gonna put on a different outfit because I feel embarrassed by what I'm wearing. All right, that's a good enough outfit. I'll wear that for today. Feels a little more autumny. All right, guys, so let me give you a quick tour of my island. This is my house right here. So my island is actually called the Burrow. I kind of named it after, I wanted it to be Harry Potter themed, but the only thing on my island, which I'll show you in a second, that is, there's actually a couple places that are sort of more Harry Potter themed, but this is kind of my yard area over here, and I will show you James's house. He didn't ever really play, but I made a house for him, and it's actually supposed to be the Weasley's house, so like the Burrow. So let me show you that really quick, because that's probably the coolest one of the, whoops, sorry. This is Rudy. I'm always skipping workouts. That's funny. I thought that they were gonna be like, where have you been all my life? These weeds. All right, so this is supposed to be the Burrow, or like the Weasley's house. So let me give you a quick tour and get rid of the cockroaches in here as well. So this is supposed to be like their living, dining area. Oh no. It has found that I cannot go through here because my furniture is too close. No, I can't get rid of it. Ah, there we go. Sucker. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a wizard's hat right here. An old-timey phone. Old-timey stuff kind of all over. Obviously, their house in the books is supposed to be a lot less decadent than this house is, you know, multi-story. Actually, well, their house is multi-story. What am I talking about? But not quite as fancy as this house in this game, but you can't really change the structure of the houses. Here's the kitchen area. I actually it was kind of hard to decorate and fill things in their house with like no new technology. So this like wood burning stove instead of like regular kitchen stuff. Obviously this sink looks a lot more, you know, modern, but I tried my best. As I said, I had way too much time on my hands. I'm sure all of us at the beginning of the pandemic kind of had to find something to distract our minds from what was going on in the world. This is supposed to be Ron's room. I think no, I think he does have his own room in the books. Anyways, this is supposed to be like Scabbers' cage. So there's a hamster in there. And a radio here so that he can listen to the wizarding stations. Let me get this guy real quick. I also forgot to show you that I made this, or I didn't make this, but I downloaded this custom Hogwarts art that you can display in your town. So it's actually my town flag as well. And I also made them a bathroom over here in this room. Yes, it is a bathroom still. It's kind of like a laundry bathroom area. And here is what it looks like. So I played The Sims a lot, a few different editions of The Sims, and I really enjoyed making houses and, you know, putting furniture and stuff in it, like more so than actually playing the game. And to an extent, that kind of happened here in this, with this game as well, but I did get quite a bit out of playing. So up here, this is supposed to be like the twins' room with all these weird things that they've collected, kind of on this side. And they over here are supposed to have kind of like their experimental workstation where they are concocting their own weird potions and things and getting ready to open up their shop. And this is just kind of like fun, playful things they have over here. So yeah, I'm actually kind of proud of this little house I made. I wanted to make a Hogwarts, like a third house kind of on the top of my island, supposed to be like the castle, but I never got around to it. The museum is there right now. Oh, so down here is supposed to be like Mr. Weasley's garage, kind of like all the weird stuff, all of his muggle collectible things that he's got in his garage. So I tried to put purposely like modern stuff that he might be interested in, like this fax machine and like, you know, a telescope and stuff over here. So that's kind of what's going on down here. And on this side, yeah, more kind of stuff that he has collected. It's kind of hard to make a room look kind of crowded and like there's a bunch of stuff in it because I still want to be able to walk through it. But yeah, that concludes the Weasley house tour. Alright, so let me show you guys around my island. So yeah, as you can see, I still have pumpkins here from last year because I really liked how they looked. So this is my little pumpkin patch. So I don't really need to replace and get more pumpkins. I kind of made this house for James, but he didn't really, he didn't get into the game as much as I did, reasonably. So this is, I've already forgotten their names. Aww. Aww, I am crazy for vanilla gelato. This makes me so sad. I'm so sorry, Daisy. Aww, more villagers. She was actually one of the more recent ones. One of the last ones I got, Opal. I was hoping I'd run into you. I was thinking I should teach you a new reaction today. Okay. Nice. She's so cute. I wanted like a really eclectic mix of villagers, and I wanted them to be kind of colorful for the most part and cute, and I like who I ended up settling on. It's bad that I've already forgotten a lot of their names. Here is the front entryway. Oh. Aww. Aww. Pretty important nap. Yes, naps are pretty important. So this area over here is so that when guests can come to my island. Oh, if you listen to that, it's Harry Potter. And then coincidentally, Lily, record player. That's weird. So this area over here is so that when guests visit, they can grab any of these recipes and learn them if they don't already have them. And it just gets so chaotic with all of these recipes that you can't easily get rid of them. I think you can throw them away, but I have this thing where I'm like, I don't want to throw them away in case somebody needs that recipe. So that's why they're all sitting there. So if you are unfamiliar with Animal Crossing, this version of Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can actually fly to your friends or strangers' islands and visit them as your character, as your person. And what was really kind of cute and fun during the pandemic was like you could actually like socialize with your friends virtually by like going to their islands and seeing how they created their islands. And it was kind of like a weirdly therapeutic thing to do at the beginning of the pandemic when everything still feels pretty chaotic, in my opinion, to be honest, but there was something really comforting about flying to each other's islands. And like even across the world, like I have a friend who lives in Japan, and her island, because she's in a different like part of the world, and like hemisphere, you know, you can like travel to different hemispheres and they'll have different bugs and fish on their island that might not be on your island at the time. So that's like one of the coolest things about this game, is kind of like the social aspect of visiting other people's islands and kind of taking a look around. So anyways, my island actually doesn't look too bad so far. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff on it, so there's not a whole lot of room for weeds to grow, but I'll try to pick up a little bit here and there as I go. But yeah, this is how it looks over here. I'll kind of show you this upper level. This is kind of like my picnic area. Oh, here's a bunch of weeds. I might as well grab these right here. Won't take too long. Unfortunately, I can't do a 360, but this is supposed to be kind of like a farmer's market picnic area. So I have a little sitting area where you can enjoy. That's what that looks like over here. And then you get these little flowers if you have like a high rated island. So I have them dispersed over here by the front. And here's a little shop you can go into to buy things. So let me show you guys over here. And here's where all the weeds are. I might as well collect some of these now. I'm surprised I still remember all the buttons to press. I played this enough that I'm not having to reteach myself how to use the controller. It is weird when you like haven't played a game in a long time. Like I think when I go back to playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, sometimes I'm a little slow to kind of remember how to use the controller. Oh, so this area looks pretty disastrous. I'll come back to it in just a second because I wanted to show you guys down here. I have a little kind of like boardwalk area where theoretically someone could play instruments live. So down here is my pier. Kind of like a little carnival area where you can have little, you know, you can win things and kind of check out all this stuff over here. I have rides down here. Spent a long time kind of collecting and trying to find and place all of these things how I wanted them. Here's a little fishing dock that you can fish off of. Got a little sandcastle over here. My island actually isn't looking too crazy. I would get very obsessed about picking all of these up and like not leaving shells and stuff everywhere. I also have like a little stand where you can get drinks here, little coconut drinks. So now that we're back over here, I kind of have like a little park area, playground kind of place here, and a kind of barbecue area here right by the water. I'll clean that up later some other time. Is this a villager that's hiding? Yeah. Phoebe, right? Okay, there we go. Phoebe. I have guilt, but actually it's not as bad as I think when I would initially, you know, not play for a few weeks and then come back and I'd be like, the villagers are so sad that I'm gone. So I actually already said hi to this villager. This was Rudy's house. And then over here, this is Opal's house. And we already said hi to Opal. This is looking pretty chaotic. See all these weeds next to my flowers that are supposed to actually be there, but not those weeds. My surfboard collection over here. And over here we have Gonzo's house, who we already said hi to, and Phoebe we already said hi to. So we actually already visited all of those villagers. Ugh, so the back of my island is what's looking crazy with the weeds right now. Here's kind of like a little spa, kind of chillaxing area. And let's go over here and I'll give you a little tour of the back of my island. So this is kind of my campsite. It's upstairs over here. And here's where guest villagers, what are they called again? I don't know, but where they will set up their camp. And I have a little campfire over here. Oh, look at these weeds. They look so bad. If these weren't here, this would be a nice place to kind of cook something and then sit and look at the water over here. And then I have more of a picnic area over here, which you can't really see all that well. And then up here, lastly, I have my kind of stargazing area, which is right here with the moons. And it's actually like a nice place to watch for shooting stars. All of those weeds over there, they'd be so hard to get to. Oh. So this area over here is another way to get to my kind of museum area, but I'm gonna take you around to the front. So my island did evolve quite a bit from the beginning, but once I kind of decided I liked things how they were, they did stay that way for a while. Have a little butterfly exhibit here. And then I have kind of my dinosaurs, some of the dinosaur bones I've collected, fossils set up out front. So this is my museum entrance over here. And if you go up here, you can access the museum. So it's on the 3rd level. Obviously, I have spent way too much time designing this island. You're just kind of like a a place you can sit and relax while you're waiting. Get some food from the vending machine if you want. Ooh. Let's head inside. The museum is one of the coolest parts of the game, I think. So I haven't collected everything, and I really wanted to try to get as much as I could, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. It's tough because I didn't want to cheat. I didn't want to like time travel, so I was trying to do everything according to what, you know, fish and bugs were available each season, but already I just ended up missing so many that I stopped, but I'll just give you a little peek. I love the butterfly room. It's one of my favorites. So pretty. Can I just say that catching spiders, or the tarantulas and the scorpions, that is terrifying. What's supposed to be in here? Oh, I don't know. But I hated trying to catch the spiders and tarantulas. Now, aren't they supposed to be in here? Which one are they in? Wait, where are the spiders and tarantulas? I don't know. But anyways, they are terrifying to capture. So up here I have my paintings and sculptures. And I actually did the worst with this. Like I didn't end up getting a ton, but I tried. So this is what I have so far. Yeah, not a lot. Kind of disappointing. The kind of more hardcore Animal Crossing players, I'm sure, did time traveling and that sort of thing to make sure that they, and visiting other people's islands and buying as many paintings and things as they could. What's cool is I have actually seen a couple of these paintings in person. This one by Van Gogh and the Mona Lisa. It's funny because the Mona Lisa is smaller than a lot of people expect, so like sometimes it can be a little disappointing, but I didn't mind. I thought it was still cool. Obviously, there's a lot of people always in front of it, and that's kind of annoying. We're gonna go down here and check out my dinosaur fossil collection. So I actually did pretty well with the dinosaur fossil collection down here. I think I got... Did I get all of them? I actually think I did finish this. Yeah. I want to say that I did finish this entire collection. It's the only one that I have everything, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, we could head over to the aquarium kind of area over here. This is one of my favorite parts of the museum. I thought it was kind of hard to catch the majority of all of the fish. I still have quite a few to go. Some of these were really fun to catch initially. Like, look at that. What's crazy is like these are all real kinds of fish and bugs and everything that you can kind of catch in this game. Like, they're not made up. So you're actually learning about all these creatures as you play, which is really cool, you know, really good for kids and adults, but especially, you know, kids that are interested in all of this kind of stuff, marine biology and that kind of thing. Like, it's kind of fun to learn about all of these creatures, and they give you little facts about them as you go. Down here, I remember catching this. I was like, oh, what is that? You should look this up. What is it called? An oarfish. You should look up oarfish because they are so rare. They don't wash up very often, but when they do, people are always like, what is this? And they're crazy. Like, they're so long and they're weirdly colored. Like, they look like that. Really fascinating. Also, what's funny in this game is like when you catch whales and like sharks and they're just enormous. And you're just like this little small person that just pulls like a whale shark or whatever out of the water. Hammerhead shark, like it's nothing. There's a hammerhead shark right there. Little crab swimming around. It's a cute little game for sure. Obviously catered more towards kids, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta be a kid, right? As an adult, you gotta revert to your childhood state. All right, so that's that of the museum. I should probably point out that the museum looks the same for everybody. You don't like make the museum, but what you have collected, that's gonna be different for everybody. So over here, I have more weeds. But also I have oh yeah, this is sort of more it's not really a farmer's market. It's supposed to be more like kind of I guess it's sort of a farmer's market, a different kind of farmer's market with more of like sit down eateries. This is supposed to be kind of like a Starbucks or cafe area over here. This is my kind of Japanese restaurant where you can sit and have some food like so. And yeah, I kind of like how this all turned out. And then over here, more weeds. I have a little kind of more American style diner over here with a kitchen back here. And I have a little, oh my gosh, this looks so bad. You can't even tell what's happening. Over here is kind of like a little smoothie shop, frozen drinks shop. And this is supposed to be a kind of flower gardening stand over here. So I guess it makes sense that there's all these weeds. And then down here, I kind of have my secret beach where, oh no, I already forgot his name. Pulls up in his like sketchy boat and sells you stuff. That character is so sketchy because he sells you like fake art and you have to like be able to determine which art is real so you're not buying fake art. So this is supposed to be kind of like his little area for like where he sells stuff, his own store. Got a little lighthouse back there. And then I have kind of like an Italian pizzeria. A pizzeria over here. You can close this and open it. I wish I had a wood burning or like a pizza oven like that. Oh, I actually kind of have this little peninsula, I don't know what you want to call it, in the middle here. With random statues, like the Statue of Liberty. It's kind of like a park. You get these statues from a certain character. You can kind of collect them. And then I think that's Daisy. We already spoke to Daisy, who's sitting down. Tower of Pisa. So yeah, let me take you guys back over to that side of the island. So obviously my island's kind of a mishmash of all sorts of things. This is supposed to be kind of like my Japanese garden here. Very peaceful, kind of closed off area where you can sit and relax. And yeah, this is kind of another entrance to it. And I did want to show you, this is the other part of my island where I have a Harry Potter themed section. It's kind of strange actually. So this area over here is kind of like a taste of some of my work life. This is like supposed to be a film set, like an on-location film set. And it's actually supposed to be like Harry Potter. They're filming some kind of Harry Potter scene by the water here. It's supposed to be the 3 students. And we have our kind of fake trees and stuff. So that's what this is. Yeah, I thought that'd be kind of funny to have a little film set. I've never seen anyone kind of do like a little film set on their island, so I thought it might be fun to do that on mine. And then if we go this way, we kind of have more of this kind of more Asian themed part of the island. And then over here was kind of, I had a few different things here. During the winter, it was kind of like a snow sculpture area, and now it's just weeds. So over here I have my rock garden where I have painstakingly collected my rocks all in one section. And then I have a few more villagers over here. So we haven't spoken to her. She was one of my favorites, but I've already forgotten her name. Oh my gosh. What is her name? She's so cute. Molly. Has it only been 6 months? I think it's been more than that, but she's probably right. Definitely not more grown up, that's for sure. Aw, so cute. This is her house. I haven't shown you any villagers' houses yet, but this is what their houses look like. Just one room. Very simple. Oh yeah, this is the person that sells the rugs and carpets. And then this is Merengue's house. So she's like one of the most popular villagers. She's pretty cute. She has kind of like a diner themed house here. Like a 1960s kind of style diner house. Oh. Oh, cute. I love the little nicknames they give. I was mad because I didn't think that... So she has this random helicopter I gave her. I was trying not to gift any of my villagers gifts because then you get random stuff they just put in their houses and I think it looks bad. But it was Christmas and I think it was like, I was trying to do part of the Christmas, you know, task or thing or whatever you're supposed to do, and then I didn't realize that it would give your, it's basically just gifting your villagers things, so now they have all this stuff in their house. Anyways, let me show you this area of the island. So this is Blue Bear's house. I don't think she's there because the window curtains are closed. This is kind of the other side of James's house, or the Weasley house, with weeds that are driving me nuts because I feel like they are taking away from how pretty the landscape is, or was. And I just have one more section of my island to show you. Here's kind of the shop where you can buy clothes. And then this is sort of like my main neighborhood over here. So I kind of have a few houses here in a row. And we already met with Daisy. This is her little backyard area. I try to give them all little things in their front and backyards to kind of add a little more personality. And, oh no, who lives here? Oh, what's his name? I was gonna say Mitchell. What is his name? Marshall, that's right. Oh, see, like, his reaction is more like what I was expecting out of everybody. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, cute. Oh, kazoo is a acquired taste. I do like kazoos. His house is kind of cool. What did I put in Marshall's backyard? I think I have a little doghouse type thing over there. And then we have Wade, I think that's his name, was actually, I think, one of my first villagers, if not the first. And this is his backyard. He has a garden gnome and a kind of little swimming area here because he's a penguin. And I didn't say hi to him, but I did see him earlier. This is kind of the front of my island. There's a kind of mermaid, you know, kind of sea-themed area over here. I do like how flowers look in the sand. I originally was hoping that I could kind of make this more of a kind of like Hogsmeade style island. I mean, it does kind of feel like that a little more during the winter when it's covered in snow. Oh yeah, I guess that's right. If I have seen it when it's snowy, then it has been less than a year that I played. So I guess that makes sense. But it feels like, I mean, I was playing it every single day when this, you know, when this came out kind of at the beginning of the pandemic. But then I stopped and only checked in occasionally. But I keep missing the spring, the cherry blossoms, because I got this game a little bit later than when it first came out last year. It took me a little while to catch on. I was like, why is everybody talking about this Animal Crossing? And then when I got it and started playing it, I was like, oh, it's really cute. Oh, I should show you what it looks like when you swim in the water. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, originally I was kind of hoping I could really kind of convert this thing into a very Harry Potter themed island, but I also wanted to do things like, you know, this random stuff over here that doesn't fit at all into the Harry Potter world. But I did want to kind of stick with this kind of quaint, lots of nature and trees, and like it could be in, you know, England or something like that. But then again, I have a whole island, part of my island that looks more like Asia. But that I wanted to take advantage of all the stuff that you could use. Yeah, there we go. This was really cool because this was actually like an addition, something they updated within the game that you couldn't do originally. You couldn't swim in the water. You can't go past this area here, but you can like dive down. How do you dive down again? Oh, I already forgot how to dive. How do you dive? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can dive down and catch different kinds of things at the bottom of the water, and then add that to your collection in the museum. Oh, like here we go. Let's see if I remember how to do this. See what I catch here. Oh great, a mussel. I actually really like mussels. So this gives you an idea of my island, and if you've never played Animal Crossing before, it's actually really fun. This was the perfect game to kind of come out when it did, because I had never actually played the previous versions of Animal Crossing. It was very comforting to play this game and to visit friends and be creative together and just be total nerds and just revert to being children and that being totally okay. But yeah, so anyways, let me change back into my outfit here. Alright, so now I am back to normal. Here's my little Hogwarts flag that I forgot to show you earlier. I think we did miss a few villagers, but they are sometimes walking around and it's hard to find them. So yeah, not as chaotic and in disarray as much as I thought it would be, but I will include the dream, I think it's called like a dream code, which makes it so that you can visit my island if you want to. I will include that in the description. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, guys, for my little island tour of my Animal Crossing island. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this week's video. If you enjoyed this video and are new to my channel, I also play GeoGuessr. Here's a video for you to watch right here. And if you are enjoying my content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for more videos like this in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys later.